Hey guys, Dallas Smith out here with Southern Roofing Renovations. We are at 50 Whispering Pines in Oakland, Tennessee. Homeowner's name is Ben Hite. As you see here, I've got marked out our work area. We do have a wind crease shingle right here. This tooth has become loose, it's creased right there. We're gonna be replacing this shingle. To the right over here as well, I do have a control shingle as well, so that way we can see what a unmanipulated shingle would look like before and after this process as compared to the shingles that will need to be manipulated to get this shingle out. With us today as well, I've got some brand new Owens Corning Oak Ridge shingles in their driftwood color. Should be the closest color match here. I'm not sure what this shingle is at this time. I'm also going to try to identify what this is while we're out here today as well. So start off, we'll get this shingle loose so we can get these nails out. See that shingle below? Yeah, all that's loose right there as well. It's coming up as I was trying to get that separated. That out. Little tooth came off right there. Okay, so there's those loose there. Start taking these nails out now. That nail pulled through the shingle here. It's right on the very edge there. Try to get that out. There's that. A rusted nail head there. Water's been getting below the surface. There's one shingle, and get these out of this next run here so you can still be in the top side of that matting. Should be one more nail, looks like. Actually, that has pulled through right there. All right. So that should be all the nails out. So old shingle out. Take a look at this, see what we've got here. Okay, so it does look like this is an old Owens Corning product. So the Do Not Remove HOU is Houston, plant it was produced at. The No Qatar is generally an Owens Corning giveaway. The shingle was produced in 2009 with the 09 right there as well. Measurements are reading at 39 1/4 for the width. And over here, get the height and exposure. So, oops, there we go. All right, come on. There we go. So you got 5.5 inch exposure right there, and 13 1/4 on the height. That should put this in an Owens Corning Pro Series. And check on that. I've got a shingle gauge here as well. So reading at a 30-year shingle. So this should be an Owens Corning Pro 30. Pro 30s are not recommended to be used for repairs, or sorry, Oak Ridge current production is not recommended to be used for repairs on these Owens Corning Pro 30 shingles. I'm gonna have that shingle sent off. We'll get a shingle report back. Should include all that documentation on there as well. For today, for just the sake of repairability of this roof, I'm gonna proceed with the repair here. Depending on how this turns out, I may need to put a tarp over this section here as well. So again, got the Owens Corning, and again, just to show here, so this is an Owens Corning Oak Ridge Series shingle, and we've got the Do Not Remove MEM for the Memphis plant, No Qatar 21. Again, the No Qatar is generally a giveaway for Owens Corning. Get this put back in here. So first of all, we do have a slight size difference. So if you see here, shingle is set right at the edge right there. And then over here, we got about a 1/2 inch overlap right there. So let's see if we can get this to fit up in here. So that's lined up there. So as well, again, you can see that there is a slight color difference between these shingles as well for new Oak Ridge driftwood compared to the Owens Corning Pro 30 series driftwood color back then. So with me, I've got a magnetic hatchet hammer, Owens 1.25" galvanized roofing nails here for the installation as well. Start getting these installed. All right, and that is a properly placed nail there, if you can see that. So you don't want that nail to be too close over to the edge. That is too close right there. I'm gonna try and avoid that possibility of water getting to that as well. If you ever need to pull these nails out, that's an issue because that nail could split this shingle when trying to remove that nail right there. And just for reference, that is the minimum clearance that I would need to get that nail where it's supposed to be sitting, just above that nail line right there. So a couple things I'm already seeing. So we do have some delamination to this shingle above here. Gently brushing these granules. We do have some creasing showing right there as well. That's just with one nail in here so far. So I need to get 6 or 5 more nails in this shingle to make sure that it reaches the 130 mile/hour wind rating that they're sold at. So, yep, again, it's a delamination of that tooth right there as well. That wasn't even bent up high enough to get this nail in here. Again there, the lamination. Let's see, I guess that's 1, 2, 3, 4. There's that, and again there, and again there as well. Get these nails in the next run shingles here. There's that. Pretty good. So that one already is starting to come up just from the removal of those other nails. And again, back there. So right beside the old nail hole again, where it's supposed to be. Already over here, we've got delamination. be the last nail in here, right there. So that one's starting to come up. It's mostly sealed down there. That's starting to come up on that edge right there as well. So going back through here, just gently brushing. Got some chalk in the way there. Clear that out a little bit. So you do have some granules, some creasing coming right there. That one's mostly good other than the delamination of the tooth. A little bit of creasing over here on this side as well, right down here. So that's still sealed in the middle right there. Delaminated at the bottom. Over here, got some creasing, some granule loss at the side as well as right there as well. Get that chalk out of the way. So down here, delamination, delamination, delamination. Granule loss is pretty good on those though. You do have some at the edges of this tooth on both sides right there, as well as delamination once again. Same thing there, creasing. And that one's sealed down, but creased right there as well. So let me get this marked up just so you can see everything. So we got the green color again to mark damage. That tooth, that tooth. That one's pretty good. Yup, laminated there, laminated there. Creasing at both sides of that. Creasing on that little tooth. Delamination there, lamination there, delamination there, and creasing. And then, creasing and delamination right there as well. Again, for reference, we'll go over here to this control shingle. For reference, what an unmanipulated shingle would do. So you can brush these shingles, a good bit harder than the shingle that was manipulated, and these granules are staying on there. You get a couple of them tumbling off, but for the most part, those granules are retained. So we do have creasing as well as delamination surrounding this repaired shingle. Above and beyond the issues with the compatibility due to the size and coloring of the new production shingles here as well. So it is my recommendation that this is a failed repair. I do recommend that this roof be fully replaced to address the damage that's out here and restore the property to its pre-loss condition. Thank you.